This weekend, your favorite hedgehog in the entire universe, Sonic, is back in theaters once again, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and I am here to talk about it tonight with the man, the myth, the legend, Michael. How's it going, Epic Mike? How you doing tonight?
I'm doing good.
Good.
I like how you still calling me Michael after all these years.
It's never going to change, man. It's never going to change. So, and I know you love to hear that. So yeah, we went and saw Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and we have some thoughts about the film. And I have to say that just right off the bat, I wasn't sure exactly what I was going to expect going into it because I enjoyed the first one for what it was. Obviously, it wasn't like amazing or anything, but I thought that overall it was a pretty decent film. And going into this one, I wasn't sure exactly where it was going to go, especially being a sequel. You never really know if the sequel is going to land or not. But honestly, I thought that overall, especially since they introduced a bunch of new characters, I wasn't sure if it was going to kind of go the way of like Spider-Man 3 or if it was going to go the way of like more of like a No Way Home. So honestly, I thought that they did a pretty good job with the introduction of the characters. Knuckles was awesome. I thought that overall, I thought they did a good job with the overall themes of the film and everything else. So, what are your initial thoughts about the film, Mike?
Yeah, I had a good time. I thought it was a lot of fun. I'm trying to think, I'm trying to formulate thoughts. Like the parts of it that were good, I really, really, really liked. The parts of it that were bad were like, they weren't egregiously like, this is terrible, but they weren't fun.
Right.
Like it's
right.
When you watch a Godzilla movie, I know Godzilla, Sonic, totally different, but like you want to see it for Godzilla.
Mm-hmm.
And when you have people, you're like, oh, that was kind of the same with this movie, dude.
Yeah.
The Sonic parts were so fun. I love that they actually like stuck to the Sonic lore. That was what I was impressed about.
Yeah.
They actually kind of they get into like the Chaos Emeralds, and like actually kind of a little bit where Sonic comes from and a lot of that different stuff, even some more like Robotnik stuff that you don't normally hear in casual stuff. Tails being a genius and an inventor, all that stuff, they kind of deal with all of that. But when you're dealing with the human aspect, like the guy that, James Marsden's character and stuff, oh god, is it so boring. It's like a shitty rom-com that nobody asked for.
Yeah.
And it just keeps going and it goes on way too long and you're like, please stop.
Yeah. I was actually gonna mention that because there's like I'm not gonna give spoilers or anything, but there's like this wedding that happens in the film, and there's things that happen during the wedding that I'm just like, what are we doing right now? Why are we spending like 5 to 10 minutes on this weird sequence for this part of the film? So I do agree with that. But I have to say that one of the best parts about the film was Jim Carrey coming back to
yes.
I thought that he did a great job. He just like, I feel like they really just let him do his thing in this film and stuff. They're like, just go all in on this because, especially I think Jim Carrey's talking about retiring from acting soon, I believe. So so they were probably just like, just go all in, be the best Jim Carrey you can for this role. And he was so entertaining throughout the entire film. So
yeah, he was a good time. I thought he was more along the lines of like Robotnik. He was more menacing in the first movie as far as like sometimes how he came across. In this one, he's a lot more goofy. He's a lot more fun, but there's almost a story reason for that. And then, dude, they just kind of let him off the chain. They just let him go with it. And even like one of the his last scene in the movie is like super entertaining. Like even like how he his last scene in the movie and everything that you see him in was such a good time, and it was actually really funny. I will say this, and this is specifically to Jim Carrey, but it's also to the film. There is a little bit of like, I don't want to say woke, but there's like some really like on the head like dialogue in this. Like at one point, like Jim Robotnik's talking about something and he goes, "Oh, there are good people on both sides," and like it's super sarcastic, and you're like, I see where you're going with this.
Right.
But another thing that I really liked though, and they do this, a lot of the characters do this, they actually make fun of the bad parts of the first Sonic movie, but it never feels like it's meta commentary. It feels like it's like, okay, yeah, we realize some of that stuff was goofy. Like there's a whole scene, without spoiling anything specifically, but there's a scene with Sonic where he makes fun of the meow from the trailer. He goes like, meow, and you're like, wow, that was actually really funny. Like that you're making fun of that, you know, but they did it in a way where it's like the quality of the Sonic stuff is better in this movie than it was in the first. And so it doesn't feel self-referential to like mock the lack of quality in the sequel. It actually feels like it's building on itself. Like they're almost building like a lore within this movie series. So I kind of dug that. So.
Yeah. I think that they were talking about how they are going to be expanding this into like its own cinematic universe in a lot of ways. So
yeah,
I think that's pretty cool. And so far, I think they've done a pretty good job with the launch of this cinematic universe and stuff. Better than a lot of other cinematic universes have tried in the past, looking at Dark 100%. Universe especially. Overall, does this make you at least interested or excited to see the next one when it comes out, Mike?
Yes, 100%. I was already wanting to see a sequel after the end of this movie, but there is an after credit scene, like a mid credit scene. And the mid-credit scene made me want to go see it even more.
Make sure you stay around for that for sure.
Yeah, mid-credit scene. There's nothing after the credits, but you should always stay around and watch the credits anyways. But I'll say as a whole, dude, I had a blast. I would recommend this to anybody in the theaters.
Yeah.
If you're a fan of the first movie, go see it. If you're a fan of Sonic, go see it. And if you just want a good time at the movies, go see it.
Yeah. Or if you want a good film to take your kids to, I would say that this would be a really good film for that too. So
yes,
I think all of our kids had a good time when we went and saw it.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, it was awesome. So with that being said, Mike, do you recommend people going to see this in theaters or wait till it comes out on home video or just skip it altogether?
Nah, go see it in theaters. Yeah. I would say this is a movie that you want to support going and see in theaters anyways, because the quality I think is a priority to these people. But you know, I thought the story was pretty fun and stuff. So yeah, I would just say go see it in theaters for sure.
Yeah, and I will absolutely agree with Mike on that. So with that being said, that is going to be our review for Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Let us know what you think in the comments below. If you've seen it yourself, leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll talk to you in another video very soon. Talk to you later. Bye.